Hi guys, Dr. Mel here. We're busy with the chemistry part of redox. Now we've done redox and we've done half reactions. Now we're going to look at the typical question where they're going to ask you a few questions and you're going to get lots of marks answering the questions on half reactions. I need you to get your table. You remember the table that we're using? We're using the 4B table, electropotentials, and I need you to have a pen and a piece of paper with you. You're not going to need a calculator now or the periodic table, but get those ready so that you can work with me. We're going to start off, and I'm going to do this every time. The oil rig acronym, you have to know if it's oxidation or reduction. It's easy if you then say, well, oxidation is the loss of electrons. So if anything loses electrons, it's the oxidation half reaction. If a substance gains an electron, reduction is gain. Then we know it gains electrons and it is therefore reduction. So make sure that you always remember. And if you tend to forget stuff, just write this down when you start doing the question. Oil rig, and you'll never forget it. Right, what's a typical question? A piece of magnesium ribbon is placed in a test tube with diluted hydrochloric acid. So, in your mind, you are visualizing a test tube, and in this test tube, there's a piece of magnesium. Let me make it clearer. There's a piece of magnesium, and you adding to that uh, hydrochloric acid. So, it's a liquid you're adding in there, and now you've got your liquid hydrochloric acid reacting with the magnesium. So they say to you, you observe a fizz and hydrogen gas will be released. They're giving you all this information. They in this question, they actually gave us the reaction as well. So we've got magnesium, and can you see it's a solid, and that resembles the ribbon. It's hydrochloric acid in aqua, meaning it's with water, and it's magnesium chloride. And this, remember, this is an electrolyte. It is ions in solution. So it actually took the substances that I put in, which we call the reactants, and it changed. And that's where oxidation and reduction comes in. And it released the hydrogen gas. Therefore, we see a fizz because gases make fizzes. Right, let's see what's the questions that they ask of me. You've got your equation, and then they say, give the equation in an ion format. So they want you to have positive ions and negative ions, which we'll check just now. Then they want you to complete three of the equations. They asked me which substance loses electrons, which one gains electrons, which type of reaction is this, give the oxidation and reduction half reactions, and name the reducing agent as well as the oxidizing agent. This will be typical questions when you do half reactions. The first question, give the equation in ion format. So I've got my equation written there. So I'm going to say the magnesium becomes their magnesium. And now you know it's bound to chloride gas. So you can see there, you've got the magnesium becoming 2 plus. In this case, the metal gave away 2 electrons. And can you see, I've got magnesium going to magnesium 2 plus. Now, in the back of your mind, you should remember that we actually have then 2 electrons released. But that's not what they asked. They asked me just to give the ion format. Let's do the second one. What's also changing? Do you see I've got hydrogen there, and it's already an ion, and then it becomes hydrogen molecule. Now that's not an ion, that is a covalent bond. So it's changing there. So in the back of your mind again, you should then see I'm actually adding electrons there. Now that equation is not balanced. Let's quickly do it. Can you see I've got 2 hydrogens there? So I'll have to have 2 of that and 2 of that, which corresponds with that 2 there. And then finally, we've got another set of ions. Let's see what we have. There we had chloride like that. And here we've got chloride like that. We've got 2 of them there, 2 of them there. So that didn't change. And we've got a specific name for that. That is then the spectator ion. They never participated. They just bond here to the H and here to the magnesium. So it's a spectator. Right, second question. Complete the following. You already did it. You actually said that will go to magnesium 2 plus 2 electrons. The hydrogen ion will have an electron, 2 electrons accepted. Let's make that a plus, and that will go to become that. And then finally, we've got that becoming that. So that's the way they want you to think, but we've done it in the previous section. The second question, or the third question, which substance loses electrons? Let's go back. Can you see it's magnesium that loses electrons? So our answer would be magnesium solid. And which one gains electrons? Let's go back. We saw the hydrogen ion gained electrons. So it would be H+. So that's the answers for those questions. A next question. Name the type of chemical reaction. It's not an acid-base. It's not a precipitation, so it is a redox reaction. Sixth question. Which of these will be the oxidation and the reduction half reaction? Let me quickly write down again. Magnesium went to become an ion and it loses electrons. So oil rig, oxidation is loss. So this is the oxidation half reaction. The other reaction will be H+. You remember it had the gaining of electrons and it become the hydrogen gas. So that is reduction because it's the that is the gaining of electrons. So I've got the oxidation and reduction half reactions covered. Which is the reducing agent? You know the reducing agent will be in your oxidation reaction. That's my oxidation reaction, and this will then be my reducing agent. So my reducing agent is magnesium solid. And what substance is the oxidizing agent? You started with 2H+, adding the 2 electrons, becoming the molecule hydrogen gas. So the oxidizing, because this is the reduction reaction, this will be the oxidizing agent. I don't want to write it there. Let's write it down here. So this is the oxidizing agent. Can you see you got all your marks for all your questions? And you finally just have to say, well, I've done all the questions, just check again, and I've got all my marks. I'm going to ask another question. I've got magnesium solid, can you see there? And the hydrochloric acid, and it made that one. So this one we covered. We said magnesium goes to magnesium 2+, that's oxidation. The hydrogen went there, it's the reduction, and you can see now where the redox comes from. Question 2. A piece of zinc metal is placed in a test tube with diluted sulfuric acid. So again, I've got a test tube, I've got my piece of zinc in there, and I'm adding sulfuric acid in there. And that is that substance. This is the complete reaction. They're giving it to me. Can you see there? It's balanced. I've got 1 zinc going in, 1 zinc coming out. I've got a sulfate group there. I've got a sulfate group there. And then finally, you can see I've got my hydrogen there and hydrogen there. Question. Which substance is oxidized? That will be the oxidation half reaction. Do you see zinc solid will become zinc 2 plus 2 electrons? How did I know it? Can you see the zinc there? It's bound to sulfate. Now, if you forgot, sulfate looks that, and that's the charge, 2 minus. I hope that's clear. Let me quickly just write that again. So you've got here sulfate looking that way and zinc there. So we've got that half reaction, and it's a loss of electrons. Therefore, we know the substance that will be oxidized is zinc. Which substance will be reduced? Well, it's the same as in the previous slides that we did with the previous reaction. You'll have 2 H pluses here. It will accept 2 electrons to become hydrogen gas. Which substance? It will be the 2H plus. You can always add the aqua. Next question. Identify the reducing agent. Well, the reducing agent is in the oxidation reaction, so it will be the zinc. And what will be the oxidizing agent? It will be in the reduction reaction, so it will be 2H plus. It's always the same questions, but you have to think which one loses, which one gains the electrons. So guys, you need to know the oxidation half reaction. You need to know the oxidation reaction is caused by the reducing agent. You need to know that the reduction reaction, let me do that in a different color, the reduction reaction is caused by the oxidizing agent. And remember, if you get this table, you always know I've got the reduction agent that side, I've got the oxidizing agent this side. That will go this way, and this one will be the reduction at the bottom. So remember, you can have a look at any textbook. You'll see Doc Sienta, you will see the grade 11 physical sciences book, X-Kit, even the physical science theory and workbook, and even Science Clinic that's freely available on the internet. Find a book, practice, practice, practice until you really can do oxidation and reduction. Bye.